ready. Let's do this.
I want to win. I mean, not win, but like get past Titan. I want to win against Titan.
Win no matter what.
Got money on my mind. I can't ever get enough. I can't never get enough or ever get enough. One of those.
Yeah, one of those two.
One of those.
It's in the ballpark.
Park of balls.
We're starting with the peaches again.
I didn't say anything. You're the one who started. Got something stuck in my eye. Oh.
Persona.
Can I just test my
Oh.
macro real quick?
Wait.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh. Wait, am I still in the game?
You haven't loaded in yet.
No, you're not
Yeah.
loaded in yet.
Oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
My
why does it
computer-
wanna work?
My computer took a boopie.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You want us
Hold
to
on.
leave and then we'll come back in?
I think we have... Yeah... Wait, well,
Well,
she's...
timer hasn't started yet, so do your thing.
Okay, can someone help me with my macro? Because it's not fucking working.
What's your...
Yes.
Uh,
Is it the... Oh, go ahead, Riz. Sorry.
You have to change. You have to change the number to the arrow bracket. I mean, these ones,
I did. What else?
not those ones. It's slash MK.
Ignore one.
Slash MK, ignore one. The arrow bracket one.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Try me instead of one.
I don't understand what you said.
Can you throw it in the party chat? Just like put a space in front of it so it doesn't trigger.
Okay, it works. Sorry, my keybind I guess just doesn't want to work today.
Okay.
I'm really concerned why my computer just went boop. It's sufficiently powering thing, so I don't get.
Oh, you have? Did you put the new video card in? Yeah,
And it
Final
just
Fantasy
restarted by itself.
14
like-
shouldn't be that hard on it.
CP 14.
It still
Did you need
ramps
the
it
macro
up.
too, babe? Did you need the macro too? Here.
What's the one for 2? Just 2?
DMT. Oh, it's in the description?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slash MK. Then
Attack
you would
one.
be
Yeah.
tech 1 and then just put
2. It's insane.
two inside carrots, yeah.
Is attack 2 one word?
One word, so attack 2. But then bracket me or 1.
What's your macro?
What the heck?
What? Okay,
Okay,
we should
now-
get out
now
of
we
here.
leave. Now we leave.
Gaoni name.
Oh, did I DC?
Yeah, you did.
Mhm.
All right, coming in hot.
You gone, man. You gone.
I wonder why it would make everything restart like that. I don't. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say
There's
like
an update maybe happening in the background.
Didn't make
Did
it
it force
reboot though.
restart?
Yeah, like wouldn't it at least give me a warning? Like it just wouldn't be like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut down. Like,
I think the video card drivers normally like you can do it online. Like that's the right term for it. Like you
I
don't
made
have to
sure to
reboot.
update it before. Oh,
Did it do it
Well, you're
again?
back.
it did it again.
Oh.
Can I ask this really random question? I know the tech gaming system here will probably think I'm wrong, but what power supply do you have in the current
750 watt.
It-
Oh, that is very low.
Is it really?
no,
For
that's-
Oh
this
yeah, the
thing?
3000 series are very
Yeah, for-
power hungry.
Yeah, 3080
my
Ti is highly
God.
recommended for like 800, 850 at least.
Well, it
No,
also
the
depends on the
spec
power. Well, it depends on the power supply because if you have like a Corsair RMX, that should be fine.
No, the
That's
spec
like
sheet
7
says that it should be enough for the card.
Well, the Nvidia usually overshoots because they know people put okay power supplies in there. But if you have like a Corsair,
It is the Corsair in there.
like they
Corsair
normally
750.
like, is it an RM? Do you know?
So if you're, because I'm thinking that you're probably tripping over current protection, because that's usually the sort of behavior that you
I
just power
see-
down and reset.
Actually,
CX?
oh, that's
CX
their cheap.
750?
That's their cheaper lineup, so I don't know. As a stopgap, do you have MSI Afterburner installed?
That's a no.
Okay. Well, my suggestion would have been to do a power limiter, so until we get that settled down.
Because yes, you are correct that 14 is not at all a demanding sort of presence, but it does ramp your card up to full maximum for the power limit. So
Oh no.
Let me see here.
Yeah, 14 maxes. I have a 2080
okay.
Ti.
I have a 1080 Ti. It doesn't.
If you want to try this real quick, let
I
me
have a
post
30
a link
I have-
here.
Yeah, I have
So,
a 3090, so it's also doing the same thing.
and,
If
let
you're
me
running
get screen.
unlimited frames, it's probably a large
Yeah.
portion of it. Which
So
is
what
what
does
I-
this thing just tell the card not to shut everything down?
Hold on. Let me throwing another screenshot real quick.
Haha, sorry you guys.
No
I thought this
worries.
wouldn't be an
Okay.
issue because I had 14 running like ever since I put the thing in. So
So the thing I highlighted, I guess if you just slide it down to like 75%, it should be fine.
Collective question. So are you running a separate streaming PC, or are you running everything in one PC?
it's separate stream.
Okay.
That's why I'm able to stay on
Okay.
the call with you guys.
So
You know. Check mark. Check. Check. Check.
check.
Check.
Hello?
Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm checking things.
Oh.
Well, power limit 75. You said.
Oh yeah, and you have to see that circle with the check mark. You have to also hit that.
Well,
It's like next to the save icon.
check.
For the refresh.
Okay.
Let's hope that works.
Okay. Is it really the power supply that's causing this to happen?
Could be.
I don't.
That's
That
big
I
pooping.
don't think so.
As running the 3090 on a test bench with a over 800 watt was definitely not enough to do any form of benchmarking feel. It's constantly hit over current protection. So for a 3080 Ti, I'm willing to bet a pretty good chunk of my money on the fact that you're popping OCP, to be real.
I have no clue what that means, but all right.
it's like it has its own surge protector, and then you're doing overloading things, and boom.
Because it's not so much of the simple like overall power draw, because the power draw of the card is really low. It's like surprisingly like 550 at the very most. But it spikes. It ramps up and ramps down. That's just how the voltage regulators work on the graphics card, especially with the 3080 series.
Well. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to log in there.
Hopefully this works.
Oh God. I just want to raid. I just right when I said, I was just like, all right, here we go. I'm gonna. Ah! Do I like need Nita powers? Oh, okay. So far, so
You're
good.
back.
Oh, fudge muffins. Nope. No.
No? No?
No.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
hold on. Maybe there might be something because, like, if you get turned off, so what the? No. Aha.
The only other thing I can think of is maybe you need to reinstall the drivers if it's still causing it.
For the car?
Yeah.
Food. Food moved it. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
All good.
Computers will be computers.
This is the hate part of the love-hate relationship I have with technology.
Yes.
It's great when it works, but when it doesn't.
And this is why I just shake my head at people who say building a PC is easy. You haven't had a flawless build, have you? Or
I've never
something like that.
tried once, and then blew up.
Just blew up.
Well,
Like, for
I
real?
mean,
It
it didn't blow up, but like
Oh.
it didn't work. So I assume it blew up. Ah,
They blew up
shoot.
for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
Like, pop, 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 pop. Oh, there goes the magic smoke.
There's what's it called? Put too much
Yee.
gray paste or something.
Oh, please don't be like The
Thermal
Verge. Just don't be The Verge.
Oh god.
Yeah, there's a follow-up video to that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
did
did
that with
redeem
Li-
himself.
He did that with LTT, I think. I think I saw part of that video.
Oh,
I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it.
Gosh, that door. I mean, I could stick the old one in there if the
it should be the drivers should be compatible because you don't. It's like a all-encompassing thing. So you should be able to just do a hot swap. Well, not really a hot swap, but
uh,
Yeah, you don't want to do it while the machine's running. It's like,
yeah, fair enough. Hot swap. Is that what you call something that you swap when something's turned on? You call it a hot swap? Is that like actual terminology?
yeah, that's a
correct.
Yeah.
It's like what you do with USB. It's like what you do with USB stuff. You just plug it in and plug it.
I had no clue that it actually had a term.
Mm-hmm. It's a real thing.
Hot swap. Or how that.
Yeah, I'm gonna share an image
like
on
Pesh. Sorry. Okay. All right. It comes from car racing. Oh, Lightning McQueen. Oh, you're telling me, Ari,
Maybe you
cuss out.
tech nerds can help me with that. I posted a picture in general.
Kachiga.
That's the wrong guy.
I
What's his name?
I love that guy.
What's his name?
Oh,
Uh huh.
yeah, you got me. I just remember the Kachiga part.
The Kachiga is pretty memorable.
I just know he was voiced by my boy Michael Keaton.
I,
F2,
Oh,
F2,
TX is
F2.
pokeballing. How's
Well,
and then he disconnected. So, Dorothy, are you still there?
would
He
would
said he needs to
having
restart.
would having any of my fans turned off happen to cause this issue?
Unless it's really hot in your computer, no.
What? Oh god, I don't even know what majority of these things are. Asus Optimal, Power Save, Norman. What is Intel? But
RST, is that what that is?
I have no clue.
No.
Oh my god.
It's a bad day today.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's not just you. It's also possibly ISPs giving poopy to Lean and TX.
Oh.
Or at least TX.
Yeah, at least TX.
Yeah, I'm still here. I don't know what happened on his end, so we're checking it out.
Oh no! Oh no! I guess Titan slammed his butt so hard it warped reality.
What is?
Hello.
Is there anything I could do via the I don't know how to predict. I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, but something about the fire utility. Is there anything I could be like, hey, don't shut down?
Not really. No. Not via the BIOS.
If it's something with the power supply, then the BIOS can't do anything about it.
Graphic card infinite. Yes. Yes. All right, I'm probably gonna have to step away for a little bit and fix this, so I could put the old one in the thing. So I'll be right back.
Sure. Yeah, you should just be able to swap in and be good.
Okay, it'd be sad face. No, go.
It'd be sad face?
Yeah, it'd be sad face if it didn't work. But just go.
Okay, alright, I'll be right back.
Quick Google search says 750 minimum for the 3080 Ti.
And that's not if it's if it's not throttled.
If it's a poopy power supply too.
It's okay. I'm looking at event log right now to see why my internet took a shit.
Yeah, I posted a picture of the power supply that Faye supposedly has. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't have confidence. No confidence.
I like the CX series though. CX series is good. It's reliable.
Well, I mean, for not
or is it to power that specific?
Let me show you. Let's see here.
What's it rated? 80 plus.
Yeah, that was going to be the next question. 80. It's a bronze.
Yeah, I'm assuming that 750 minimum is at least 80 plus gold.
Yeah. What do
They don't really say anything. Well, let's see here. Here's what their RM750 looks like.
Are you able to log back onto?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Technically, you're still in here. You're still pokeballing.
Sorry, I'm stupid. I just didn't click start.
Oh no, that's funny because like your avatar's still right here.
I'm on the internet now.
Okay, good. It like never disconnected you even though you started.
Yeah, I'm rocking a couple X850s.
I have a Corsair HX Platinum 1200 watt.
Sir, oh, man.
I mean, he's running like a.
Talk about overcompensating. Jeez.
I think aren't you running like the Intel 290 board or something?
I have. Here, I'll just.
Okay, now you logged off.
What is the higher tier? The RM or the HX?
HX, I think.
HX, yeah.
RM doesn't go that high.
There, I put my part list thing. Go look.
Yeah, you got an Intel 299 board. You need that much. You need all that power.
Look, calm down.
Yo, listen, man. Like, okay, this to sound bad, but you know, TX, you woke up because I have the 10980 XE.
Yo, let's go.
With your powers combined, that's a lot of power.
With our powers combined, we can do our own server room.
Right.
Depending on the power, depending on the power consumption, I may end up crossing in to beyond 1,000 watts.
Yes.
With all of your powers combined, you can have
Because I know for my next build, I'm gonna do, depending on how competitive it is, I might do an all AMD build. So I'm gonna use.
Oh, let's go.
You're gonna get a
no,
I got one of those.
I'm gonna upgrade probably on the next cycle, because that's when AMD is switching. Their next gen is switching over to the AM5 socket.
Oh, 6000 series possibly.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm gonna get that top skewed
Oh.
CPU get their top GPU.
Okay.
Because I'm insane. Welcome back.
Can I just put in my 2 cents real quick?
Go for it.
I don't know how, like, I don't know, helpful this information is, but when Solara had gotten a 3070, he was having a similar issue on his end where he would load up a game, it would be fine for a few hours, and then it would crash the game. He tried literally everything that he could think of to try to get it to work. Nothing worked. He replaced the graphics card, and his computer was fine because apparently there was a manufacturer defect with the 3070.
No.
No.
Wait, who'd you get yours from?
Solara,
EVGA, I think, by the
Yeah.
picture.
They should be. They're
It's
pretty good.
not-
Excuse me, what
Really
picture?
good, yeah. They're really good.
Wasn't that one you posted on Twitter?
I didn't post it on Twitter.
Oh, someone did.
What are you talking about?
Someone check.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm thinking of someone else now.
If it's EVGA, they're pretty good.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
think-
Like it
But-
was completely fine.
it's just
Well,
the
even
one
if it
it's-
is the hardware that's poopy, their customer service is top notch.
Yeah, that's why they actually had him send it in so he could try and fix it or try and get like a different one.
All right. Well,
I don't know.
okay. I'm gonna try my best to try to change it. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
No PC part picker. I know these parts work together because I just built this computer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good old PC, man. You love it, but you also hate it.
Let's see here.
You love it.
Yeah.
That was so bad. Like, as soon as I saw he had like a 10900X, I'm like, yep, he's rocking X299 boy from Intel. My boy, my dog.
Only the best.
I'm guessing that I didn't fully look at the list, but I'm assuming that's like if I remember correctly, 10900 series gets freaking hot.
Yes, it does.
It does.
I just have a shit ton of fans and an AIO. Should put
No.
more, but it's okay.
As also a proud owner of like the similar type of architecture, I will admit that this AMD one that I'm currently building, that I'm replacing it with, really slaps corners around my current setup, and I'm kind of sad about it. And it's like what Necro said, it's an AMD build. It's the 5950X with the 3090. So I'm just like, oh man,
Just straight flexing, yo.
for real. The 3D Mark not too long ago, it like shit, man. It clips my score and everything. I thought I had a good rig, man.
Only works good.
Did
rig for, like,
until
a
AMD
month.
got their head out of their ass.
Yes.
Ryzen's good. RDNA is looking really good.
True that, man. I think the only reason that I'm probably sticking with NVIDIA is the NVIC encoding. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty much literally the only reason I.
that's a godsend, man. Especially for recording purposes for ProRes.
Funny is for I watched a video of a guy do a comparison on this. Apparently, the AMD 6000 series for recording is just as good or better than NVIDIA. But with streaming, it's just garbo. Because you're dealing with much lower bandwidths.
Yep.
Turn my power up. Samsung.
Oh, what was I gonna say? For this card, is this the one you got at the when you were camped out outside Micro Center?
Yeah, it's not really camped out, but lottery, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Pretty sure stuff like show up early.
For my card, yeah. I got it from the lottery.
my primary mouse decided to double click, so I think it's the springs that are just gone to shit.
Rep.
So I'm like, do I really want to learn how to disassemble a Logitech mouse?
Yes. As someone who's learned about and become very pro right to repair, my answer is automatically yes.
Pro right through there.
I guess I'll learn how to use a heat gun properly to get the damn pads off.
Yes, this man's woke. Right to repair. Hashtag FU Apple.
What kind of a mouse do you have?
G403, I think.
Ah,
I have a 502. I like it.
I still have. What's funny is I have an old like the original 502, and it works perfectly. I'm like, why do I even bother buying new mice if my 502 still works?
that's I'm still rocking my G Pro.
I got the Logitech one. I forgot what it's called.
Oh,
601 of the
602, I think. Something like it, six something.
Either 600 or 900.
I love it. Yeah, for work, got the MX Master.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna show off PC part builds,
All my clicking things. Oh shit, I am.
Why would you use an air cooler? Gross. Just kidding.
dude, my processor doesn't even trip like 50C. I undervolted it.
I watch too many Jay's 2 cents videos. It's like my next build. I also want to go totally nuts and do a custom loop with soft tubing because I'm not that brave.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
Is that like PNG tubing?
Oh,
Yes.
No, I don't think it is.
PNG.
Yeah.
No, bro. You just learn how to you just get a bunch of pipe from Home Depot and learn how to do the bending with the torch and stuff.
What?
PTG cooling. PTG.
PNG cooling?
PNG. PTG.
JPEG? Is that the famous
JPEG.
JPEG?
I got. Does this get like 5,000 JPEG?
Oh, so far, so good. If it explodes with the old card in there, I'm gonna ask questions. But yeah, if you guys think it's power supply, I'm pretty sure I could try to scrounge something up.
Thankfully, power supplies haven't gotten bitten by the bug. Well, I don't know. Maybe it has.
The expensive.
But
The
nobody's
price
supporting
tag?
that. Nobody's supporting them.
They've gone up a little bit, but they haven't been hit hard by supply issues and stuff.
Yeah, scarcity is not the issue. It's the sort of price that comes with it. Because not too long ago, they were much cheaper than they are now. Well, I shouldn't say
Oh.
much, but cheaper than what they were.
Oh. There we go. Please don't explode. I want to stream. Ah! Miss, do you have time to hear about our Lord and Savior, Lightning? The Gargura is.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
I can cross my toes. I'm doing gang sign with my feet.
Oh,
You return to party. So far,
Oh,
so
shoot.
good.
Shoot.
Shoot.
No. All good.
Okay.
You won't fuck with us, huh?
No, I'm not. It's just my controller wasn't working, so I'm like, oh god. One thing blew up, now the other stuff has to blow up. Okay, so far so good. All right, here we go.
Also, I have to say, every time Faye, when you say "oh shoot," it reminds me of something super silly.
Ah, shoot.
So, if you played like the OG translation of FF4,
No. You think,
Oh.
oh shoot? Like,
Oh.
so when you meet the monk Yang for the first time,
When he's
First
fighting
thing
those
he
three
said
other
is,
monks,
Does it go ah shoot?
he goes, achoo! Like he's
"Ah,
sneezing.
shoot." Yeah.
But I'm not sneezing.
It's really, well, it's like he says achoo, and then he kicks everyone.
Oh, what? Seems rude.
He's a badass, man. Even though he died like a punk, and spoilers, he didn't really die.
Game's like how old?
Yeah, for real.
FF4 is Disney Death the game.
Okay.
Especially Sid. When he went out exploding, he comes back. Oh yeah, totally fine.
Oh. Cass, thank you for the raid. Just in time.
May I ask what you upgraded from? 3080?
2070.
That's not a bad card.
That's not
Yeah, well, the 2070 is gonna go into my streaming PC, so I can move a lot more
fair.
efficiently. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should get the N bank.
Nice.
The N bank?
Okay.
What is that? Is that like a bank?
Double check to see if your macro is working.
Wait, do I have to do this too?
No, you don't have to. You're always number one.
Yes.
Just make sure you
In
call it
my
out
heart, I'm always.
Yeah, just make sure you call it.
You were
Yeah,
number one.
So everybody have their macro on, and we'll do a lineup real quick.
Yeah, can we go through scenario cases like,
Yeah.
these three have
Lineup.
Otaru and I don't have to worry, right?
Yeah, we'll just
Nope.
pretend Titan is at sea. And, just
So yeah, once you see you have your marked for jail, you would just toggle on your mark, and then we would kind of go off a color here. Yeah.
And
And
also,
then if you watch Faye's clip about the jail movement, first identify where your spot is. Second, line up next to one of the three markers that we'll be standing in. And then third, move into that marker once the landslide passes. So hopefully it should go a lot smoother.
Hope so.
alright.
My turn.
Let's go, Peacock boys.
Cock boys.
Cock boys.
What is that
Peacock.
outfit?
Peacock
forget your
boys.
Oh, okay. Let's Peacock.
forget your food.
Let me see your.
Hey, looking good in that glam.
Yeah, it's my cock boy glam. My big
What?
dick damage. Of course. Thank you.
Chains.
Brotherhood stuff too.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Got him.
Oh, shoot.
get out.
Is XCOG not enough?
Oh.
I rezzed in the bubble.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I took
Oh, no.
60 something Ks. Oh, that's... I forgot to pop thrill. That's alright.
Let's go.
I didn't even know I had the hat on me too. Let's go, cockball.
Lit.
Boys.
Nice.
Thanks.
Brotherhood.
Oh, double crit.
Very nice. Well,
Yeah, I jumped in too quick apparently.
But I always do that.
I can't get enough.
It's okay, just focus healing for now.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go. No.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, or just got hit for, damn, 74k.
Oh,
Yikes.
ow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Okay. Oh. For a second, Orbis, I was just like, why are my sleeves different than yours?
That's because you have the weapons on.
What's it called? It's my gloves, actually. I was like, what?
Thanks.
Other hood. Oh, what? Oh, no. Sorry.
Alright.
No, some. Yeah, I'll fix it.
Melee out.
Fix it in a bit. Going.
Go, go. TX go. Sacred soul. Oh,
I'll let Charlie say.
hang in there, hang in there.
I got it.
Ooh. No.
Oh man.
Alright.
Bonk.
Okay, just have some people fix audio issues too.
So, random question.
Yes.
When she's doing the, we're all in the center, and you're all in the box, and she does the, she goes up and screams or whatever. Would it help if I join everyone? Because then she's basically between, so you can go to C and keep hitting her.
It's up to you.
And I started doing it just to see how, I can do it, but I don't know if the DPS want to go in and smack her a few times.
One second. I'm so sorry, you guys.
No worries.
It's
Well,
okay.
it's okay. Shit happens.
Shit happens.
Tech is tech.
Yeah. You love it, but you hate it just as much.
If it worked
I just hate it.
If it worked perfectly, TX and I would be out of the job.
Mm-hmm.
There's no love, just hate.
Yeah, just hate. I've been doing it for 10+ years. I hate it.
I remember watching a level tech level 1 text video talking, doing an interview. I forget with who it was, but they were talking about how technology basically just barely works, at least as far as
Sounds about
software
right.
is concerned.
Sounds about right.
Sounds like you're talking to Tech Jesus himself, Steve.
Sounds right. I don't recall.
Gamer next to Steve.
No,
Hey.
it wasn't Gamer Nexus.
Hey.
Sounds like the kind of conversation they would have.
Steve.
If you really want a taste of how technology is held together by like an itty bitty string, just go on Linux and then find out.
Ew.
Oh, this package updated it. Oh,
Ew.
my apps don't work anymore.
Ew.
Yeah, I've had that problem.
I haven't
Okay.
I haven't really run from.
What the
Yeah,
heck?
it's a Windows issue. Freaking ever since the was it the 2.1H1 update, one of my capture cards is giving me the ghost.
Like,
Oh.
drivers aren't supported anymore. Well, too bad.
Yeah. We had to send a letter into Magewell and they gave us a beta freaking driver update. Works now, but it's not the same. So we're like, well, Magewell, looks like we're going to data path.
Wanted to listen to music, but I keep getting iconic vines from 2000 and something. Gosh darn it. Why isn't this working anymore? Like, it was working just fine before. Like, I plugged everything in the same area that it was plugged into. I quite understand. Oh, thank God. I was scrolling through some folders and I saw some questionable things and I'm like, oh my God. But it wasn't showing up. So that's good. All right.
Okay, I found the interview. It's actually on a second channel called Level 1 Linux. And it was an interview with Greg Crowe-Hartman. Computers barely work. I didn't really understand a lot of it, but it was still a good... What little I did understand made it a good video to watch.
The thing that kind of was kind of eye-opening was like every time you add an if statement, you just double the complexity of your code.
Oops.
My dog is very confused. She's looking at us like, "Oh, you're not looking at the magic box. What's happening?"
How's the dog been doing?
She's good. She got groomed a couple days ago. She smells like some flowers right now. It's nice.
Nice.
And luckily her groomer loves her, so we lucked out on that. And she behaves, so we also lucked out on that too.
Got an A+ on a report card. I'm very happy.
I feel like the animal behaving is like the biggest hurdle.
Yeah, it is. And we lucked out. Like our dog's pretty chill.
Okay. Apparently my cat's very nice at the vet, so they tell me.
That's good.
Is she very social or is she kind of more of an introvert type?
She's a people dog, not a dog. She hates other dogs.
Oh.
But if people, dude, she's like, oh, people, yeah, love me.
I feel like she's aloof towards me.
It's adorable.
Maybe an off day.
But I mean, part of me thinks like that's kind of a blessing because she's not all over my face every time I see her.
That's true. Tran was here earlier, and she basically exfoliated his face for him.
You should try to smell like a sausage next time you come see us. Maybe she'll change her mind.
Go to like a yakiniku place or something.
Yes.
Or Korean barbecue.
He loves Korean barbecue. She also tried to eat my fried chicken earlier.
Oh, rude.
That's kind of funny.
I was like, hey, you want to snip this? She goes, oh, I'm like, okay, I shouldn't do that.
This is an invitation to eat
Yes.
all of it.
Sniff? No, you mean
And then
eat.
Yeah.
I gypped her by giving her a carrot. She's like, this is not the forbidden food. She's like, how dare you?
Give me all your food.
And I'm like, sorry, he can only eat dog-friendly foods. But at least you can eat carrots.
That reminds me of that short video I watched where the owner off camera was teasing this big white fluffy dog with a treat or something, and then at the last second swaps it out for a piece of broccoli, and the dog just eats it, but then it just sits there.
I saw
Like,
that.
I've
That's
been
so
betrayed.
funny.
Yeah.
Betrayal.
I love that video.
Yeah, so far we found out she does not like banana or celery. Celery because of the fibrous texture. It was too stringy for her. And banana, she ate the first one, and then the next one it just went bleh. And we're just like, oh, okay. You do not like the banana.
If she don't want it, I'll take it.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'll eat the banana.
Like, I will take
I'll
it.
eat the celery.
Just
Totally fine.
fine.
Yeah, but she'll do carrots. We found out she likes green beans. What other food does she like?
Everything. Actually,
Yeah, she loves She loves fried chicken.
Nice.
That's my kind. That's my kind of dog.
I mean, if she didn't like fried chicken, I'd have some. We need to have a word with that dog.
right?
Yeah,
We
be like, yo,
found out at In-N-Out you can actually order something called a pup patty, which is just a regular patty, like, no additives or anything.
Wait, this
We
is
gave
pup,
her two
pup,
of
like
them. We just put it in her bowl, and she inhaled it.
pup
Oh
patty?
man.
Oh my god.
You know what? That sounds so cute. Like, you know, I'm gonna go to In-N-Out, get the whole family food.
Dude,
Yeah, and the
dude,
dog.
we spoil this dog, man. Like, there was one day, like, we went to In-N-Out and Starbucks in the same sitting, and it's like, you know, In-N-Out for lunch, Starbucks for dessert. In-N-Out got her a pup patty, and then Starbucks we got a puppuccino. I'm like, man, who are we?
Dog gotta eat good too.
Oh man, just it only gets bad when you start dressing up your dog.
Oh,
Then-
no.
then-
Oh, she doesn't fit. She's too chunky.
5-minute warning, don't forget to wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle.
Drop that
So
face.
our friend got us pajamas, like matching pajamas with her dog, and we thought she's an XL, but she only fits into 3 of the 4 legs. Because the 4th leg too thick.
Which leg is it?
Back left
the
leg.
back chicken leg. Yeah. And, yeah, we tried to put the 4th leg in, and we heard the seam start to rip. I'm like, oh no.
That's a bad sign.
So I had to tell my friend, I'm like, no, she can try to match with your dog, but just know that she only fits into 3 of the 4 armholes, and she'll just be naked on one of them as a girl too thick, and she just started laughing. So it's like, I think she might be like a 2XL in pajamas, which is fine. I just don't know how to gauge her because sizing is so different across brands. Sometimes she's a large, sometimes she's a 2XL, and I'm like, man. I'm like, she's just thick.
That's like
Sure.
adorable.
I know them feels.
It's like, why is it not consistent? It's like shopping for real life clothing.
Yep.
I was
Right?
gonna say, sounds like
Yeah.
shopping for women's clothes.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you might be like a medium in one, and all of a sudden you're like a XL, and you're just like, this is what? But then if you compare the two, they're the same exact sizing, and you're just
Yep.
like, what?
I've had that problem. I bought like a pair of Levi's jeans that were like a size 38, and then I bought a different brand in the same size. And it's like, put on the different brand. It's like, this is tight. These are not 38s.
No! 38 for ants? What is this?
For ants.
Or you go to a store that sells like imported clothing. Like, do I need to buy like one size larger or two size larger?
One size does not fit me. That's what it is.
Or like, like you would go to a place that sells like stuff imported from Japan. Like, am I in
Oh yeah.
L
You
or
size,
XL?
Oh,
for
yeah.
you
this?
size up and a half at Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, it does not translate
Sure.
very well.
It's nice that if you, some companies like, I bought a minimalist shoe called Zero Shoes.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I didn't know what to expect because I'd never worn minimalist shoes before. They are extremely comfortable, which I found surprising given how little material they use.
Yeah.
But anyway, I know on that website, I believe they say go a half size larger than what you normally wear, and that's a nice disclaimer to put when you're trying to buy something.
Yep.
That
That is
requires
very nice.
sizing.
Oh yeah. I definitely know that.
You said it's a size 10, but I don't fit it.
Yeah.
It's size more like a size 9. Guys,
That's when I buy Chucks. I'm a size 10 and everything, and then I'm a size 9 in Chucks.
Why is that? Is it just their sizing off?
Chucks are longer.
Oh yeah, that was the thing. Like, I found out some shoes are wider, and I'm like, oh, that explains
Chucks are
why.
too narrow for me. I can't do
That's why I
them.
can't wear them anymore.
Yeah. My feet say no.
Another reason I like the Zero brand shoes is they have a nice wide toe box.
Ooh, so
Granted,
that's
there's
nice.
there's a function for it, is to make it like you're more naturally barefoot.
Yeah.
Let your foot do what it naturally wants to do, but that even though it has that function, it just makes it so much more comfortable, so your feet don't feel cramped.
That's good though.
Bathroom, beer back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like this should just be shoes in general. Like, support where you really need it, but otherwise don't put anything down.
Yep. As someone who collects, I understand. I know all these issues.
Supposedly getting shoes with a bunch of support, according to the minimalist shoe
Wait,
community,
TX, do you know how
it
to
actually
how to
weakens
solve?
your feet.
Do you know how to solve the squeaky soles issue?
No, I have
Oh.
several shoes like that.
I bought every
No,
place.
actually, no, I do. Bring it to a cobbler.
I was gonna say yell at the shoe to stop squeaking.
That might work. Let me get my Jordans and see if that works.
Yeah, stop squeaking. Rude.
I bought
I'll be
some
like,
replacement
okay.
soles and they just keep squeaking. I'm like, I'm gonna try to be smart. I put a piece of paper
It's
in them.
probably the outsole, not the insole.
I got another 5-minute warning. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Every 5 minutes, I'm just gonna change dances.
Sick.
Nice. Me too. Yeah, dog is very confused. She's like, I want to play. You guys are on the magic box, but you're not really playing on the magic box. So I can't tell. So I'm just gonna sleep here. And see what happens.
I didn't tell you guys yesterday while we were raiding. Remy came into the office. She like went underneath my arm and just like lifted her head up, so my arm like launched into the air. I'm surprised I did not die during that run. It's pretty impressive.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I just saw like his arm fling up and like the mouse with it. I'm like, oh, that's new.
It's that new strat. It's 3D movement now.
Yeah,
Catapulted your arm.
Yeah.
it's a motion control macro for his backflip action.
Oh wait, did anyone see the video of the dancer like using a connector?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was really cool.
That was really cool.
Man, see, they should just like make it more easy, accessible to do stuff with that, and then like we could just do stupid shit like that.
I wish the
I'd love
Connect
to
was
do
open source.
stupid
That'd be
shit like that.
amazing. Agreed. I would love to just do this stuff.
Ooh,
It's like,
babe,
oh, you wanna
remind me
play Dragoon?
I need to download that Stranger in Paradise demo.
Okay. Chaos.
Yeah, I want to kill chaos.
You want to play as Dragoon? Well, you better practice your thrusting motions.
Oh, sir.
What?
I played the
Thrust.
first demo and it was pretty fun. Like I maxed out all my characters.
So you saying someone says something like that besides me? How dare you?
The rust.
Someone beat me to the
There-
punch.
I gotta give him that true thrust.
Hold on, I have
That's a
to,
move
I have
on.
to share a cutscene.
Stop listening
that-
to Spike.
Hold on. So there's apparently a cutscene in Stranger in Paradise that it just seems so out there, but it's not edited whatsoever. I'm gonna share it.
Some of the edgy music.
Yeah, there's the Limp Bizkit music. Hold on.
Wait, what?
Yes, it's
Bah,
made.
with the bah. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Who's the company that's making Stranger's Paradise?
Koei Tecmo.
Oh, that explains a lot.
That does explain.
So yes, please watch at your convenience.
Speaking about 3000 cards earlier, apparently some of them are still having issues with New World frying the
Yeah, I
card.
saw that too.
Yep.
They
Sounds like
posted
it was
an
the
update.
30.
Apparently now it's gigabyte cards that are having the problem more.
And also
Oh, no.
Azrock. Yeah, later,
It sounds like
later in
it's
the
just
day they found out the Azrock cards are having the same problem too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
At least they're narrowing it down. I mean, I'll give
sounds
them
like
that.
it's just
during
the
the-
early '90s though. So
It is happening to a lesser degree. It's also happening to 3080, 3070, and 2080 cards.
Oh wow.
so
According to the new video Jay posted about it.
Then I lied. They're not narrowing it down.
so
Yeah,
this
if I
week's-
remember right, during the beta though, it was the EVGA cards that were having the issue a lot of the time.
and
Yeah.
they claimed it was bad solder,
Yeah.
but so that makes me think either Amazon found the killer poke, which is kind of dangerous,
It has
Or-
to be the code. Yeah, it seriously.
or
has to be.
or manufacturers just skimped on quality.
Yes.
I think Jay
Well,
put it pretty well in that the game was built in such a way it just highlighted a structural
built using-
issue with the card. So
It
it's
was
like
built using
they're,
Furmark.
they're both kind of at fault.
Power virus.
It's just the software revealed a major problem in the hardware because it's coded so poorly apparently.
See that's the thing I don't get. It's like, you, how do you make a killer poke via software these days?
By being inefficient with your coding? By adding a bunch of if statements to your code?
Yeah, I guess you just have to poke the right thing. Like on Intel processors, if you want to cook your processor, just throw an AVX 512 instruction at it.
I think the engine New World is using is based on the Cry engine, or whatever. Something related
Yeah,
to the Cry engine.
it's their own proprietary. It's called
Yeah.
Lumberjack, I think.
I was
yeah,
gonna
Lumberjack,
say,
that's
like,
what it was.
Lumberjack.
But
It's okay. I mean, at least
So
it's
New
just
World
the-
is literally New Crisis.
Yes. At least it's just the video card, though. I know that's kind of a weird thing to say. Has everyone played EVE Online? Anyone?
No.
the
No.
whole computer explodes.
Back in 2007, when there was an update for EVE, they deleted the boot ini file
Oh,
for Windows XP,
uh,
so your computer was shot.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I mean,
How did it manage to do that?
it was in the code. They didn't rename the boot ini thing
Oh no.
that they needed. They needed to
Oh.
delete a particular file from Windows when the update goes through, and they forgot to rename it, and it was boot ini. I was like, yeah, it was seriously. Good thing I wasn't playing at the time because I would be very upset.
Right?
But yeah, I know it's weird to say, but at least it's just the cards and not your entire system.
surprised we found a thing that blows up your BIOS. Good luck recovering the board.
Yeah,
God.
that was before recoverable BIOSes were a thing.
That's kind of what I shop now for motherboards is multi-BIOS functionality.
Agreed.
I found out that MSI boards, you can now update without a compatible CPU.
Yes.
I think some others are doing that, but I know MSI for sure. Which is kind of nice. You know, we could have used that like, I don't know, 10 years ago.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, did you touch the wall?
Sick. I'm gonna do it again.
Like, I touched the forbidden.
Hey, Orbis, come get me.
I'll fucking do it again.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I'm not touching it.
Do it.
No. I have a 1 minute weakness. I don't want it. It's gross. I'm gonna get more water. I'll be back.
I just think that's funny that it's a new crisis. So the theme would be instead of, oh, can it run crisis? No, can it survive New World?
Yeah,
That's the
right.
biggest thing.
Oh no! I've heard
There's
about
a in the new video Jay posted on the update for it. He actually showed a extremely short clip of a guy who had restarted his computer after it like screen went black, fans went 100%. Restarted his computer and there was smoke coming out from underneath the backplate of the card.
That's not good.
Is this still happening even with the release?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Like I said, during the beta, it was EVGA cards having the problem.
Yeah.
Now it's Gigabyte and ASRock. And they
Oh,
also
that's
discovered
so
it's
bad.
happening again to, I think, 3080, if not the 3080 Ti as well, 3070s and 2080 Ti cards. So pretty much
No.
all high-powered cards. Like,
Is it even worth all this fucking trouble, honestly?
Right?
nope. I was like, well, I'm definitely not. I was not very interested in New World. Thought I might try it, but after hearing this new video from Jay, I'm like, nah, I'm good, homie.
Nope.
You know, well, you know
I can
what's-
skip this
what I'm-
MMO. I can skip it.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I'll-
curious about? Why hasn't any of the AMD cards blown up yet? Or have they just not-
Because they don't draw nearly 400 watts of power.
I mean, the 6800 is pretty beefy.
I forget what the power draw on the 6000 series cards are.
Let me go look it up real quick. Wikipedia, 300 watts for the 68 and 6900.
Okay.
It has 69.
Yeah, that's still less power draw than the 3080, 3090. I think in real world tests, the 3090 can draw over 400.
Boom. All that power.
Which is insane. Who needs a space heater? Just buy a 3090.
I think Linus Tech Tips did a video on that.
Oof.
Yeah, don't get a space heater. Just get a Asus 1080 Ti.
And then Intel 10, and then
Equally
Intel
as
Core
hot,
i,
I
and,
guarantee.
Core i9, and then just play Final Fantasy 14 for a few hours.
Oh,
Alright.
why are you calling out my system like that? What the hell?
And as someone who's mildly into crypto, I find it funny how much gamers hate crypto miners, and one of the reasons they allegedly give is they wear out and burn out the cards. Miners do, and it's like, no, they don't. There's several videos debunking that. But New World, on the other hand,
Exactly.
I think someone put analogies like gamers treat their video cards like race cars, and miners just treat them like the Civic. Civic
they
on the
do.
highway.
Yep. Any reputable miner, that would be the statement of fact.
Wait, what happened to Faye's computer? I know she's got
Something
Uh,
about
sorry, again?
I
audio.
think she's still trying to
Uh,
get it to work.
yeah, the audio was not carrying over to the stream PC.
Got it. Okay. I mean, as long as the computer's on, I think that's a good step first off.
Yeah.
I mean, if she wants to come back in voice, we can try and figure out how to get it to work.
Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to think of like other.
Where do you
Audio's
get
not my
that code,
specialty.
Orbis?
Wait, what?
Where do you get that code? Code?
The
Box station?
14 chop, yeah.
Oh, it's not.
Cock.
Yeah.
Oh,
Back.
pee. Pee cock.
Oh
Whoa.
my gosh.
I'm an adult.
I
Yeah,
hope so. If you were a minor, I'd kick you out.
yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, no, not allowed.
Get out.
Out.
My brain was still thinking crypto, so I was like, wait. Because I'll admit I mine cryptocurrency when my computers aren't gaming and or streaming.
Nice.
18 bucks for the peacock tire. Stop.
It's not bad.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
damn it with you.
It's better than the
True gem.
$30 mount.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, which one? The whale or the?
The cruise chaser,
Oh yeah, that is
Yeah.
a pretty sick amount though.
the motorcycle.
How much is the whale now? Isn't it like 40 or something? Or I don't know. Has to be pretty heavy
Yeah.
considering it carries like 8 people.
I think 40 sounds about right.
42.
Okay, that was close. Whew.
Hefty boy.
But it's account wide, isn't it?
Yeah. A lot of the really expensive ones are account wide.
I'll be right back a second. Sorry.
Okay, no, go ahead.
For sure.
$30 for
So
a
you-
motorcycle.
Remember.
The motorcycle give you a hidden speed boost?
Yes.
Yep.
That alone was worth it for me, so I bought it.
Wait, which one was
And then
that?
I'm gonna laugh if they apply that to the rest of the
I would hate it.
mounts.
FF7 motorcycle?
The Fenrir,
Or at least the Mog Station
Motorcycle?
mounts. You got a Mog Station mount? Well, here's a +1 to your speed.
The SDS Fenrir.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
About
like that.
Strife delivery service.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Ready to cookie?
Wait, what
Oh,
you
yeah.
smacking on?
It's called a pizzelle.
Zell.
A pizzelle. It's an Italian wafer cookie.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm looking at
ooh.
it right now. That looks
Ooh.
dope.
My,
Italian waffle cookie.
my
That
grandmother
reminds me of
has
the,
machine to make them too.
I'm on my way.
Mm.
I'm on a flight right now. You don't even know it.
Damn.
I'm playing it on the plane's internet.
Yeah, that's some good internet.
Yeah,
That's
right?
really good internet.
Yeah, it's business class, dude.
Let's go.
This looks dope. This is tight.
I want one. Sharing
I
is
know.
caring.
I'm with Spike on this.
I will make you guys some.
Yeah.
If they ever have FanFest here,
It is known as the oldest known cookie recipe on Earth,
Okay.
dating back to the 8th century BC.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I'm
what,
just
wait, what
reading-
did
I'm reading this on Food Network.
I'm like, I question it, like, what do you call a cookie then? What constitutes a cookie?
Yo,
Not wafers.
not
Yes,
wafers.
sir. Not wafers.
Wafers.
Wafers are not cookies. Fight me.
Apparently, it's really easy to make.
Okay,
Oh
here we
yeah,
go.
super easy.
Wikipedia claims that cookies have their origins in 7th century AD Persia.
Because you need the machine. That's why it's easy.
Oh,
Special equipment, a pizzelle iron. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I don't got me one of those, so it's just gonna take longer than 35 minutes.
well, were you gonna make those intricate designs yourself, TX?
I mean, look, buddy.
Listen.
Listen. All right.
Because if you ain't gonna do it with the designs, you might as well just make a pancake
Ew,
Pancake?
or a crepe.
gross. Crepes are okay.
Well, yeah, scrolling through. Sorry, random topic. Having mentioned Linux earlier, I was scrolling through and someone had tweeted about an article that Linux has been 1% or more on the Steam user survey for the last 3.
So you're
And
saying
then it's gonna
you're
jump
not
up
alone.
to 5. It's
I'm
gonna
not
jump up
alone.
to 5% on the Steam Deck.
Probably.
I mean, it's like kind of want this so I can play my Final Fantasy 2 on the go.
Right?
That'd be nice. Oh wait,
I just want
FF2?
more. I just want more games compatible with Linux, so I can get rid of this spyware that is Windows.
Fade put an update out there. Everything I used to use before isn't functioning.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's so weird.
It is.
That can't possibly be because of the graphics card, is it?
I doubt it.
I don't. Like, it can't affect audio. Oh, I got kicked. Shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got booted. My bad. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
It's
You just want
alright.
to leave the room or leave this real
Yeah.
quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just leave it. Yeah.
Shit. Sorry.
No,
It's
it's
all
cool. It's okay.
Because we're just chewing out the clock.
Yeah, we're like down to 80 minutes, so just chewing it out, chewing it out.
Yeah, I
It
don't know.
might-
It's so weird.
It might not be totally just the graphics card, but it's the combination of the graphics card with the, you know, it possibly messing up other things. Because I mean,
Oh, she tripped the
it's a trickle
OCP
effect.
and it's like that's really screwing up the power supply. Like, then that could cause like, and if the power supply is kind of right now, then that could hide other problems.
It's worst case scenario though.
Yeah.
Thinking like basic of basic of basic, right?
Well, I mean, I'm just thinking like if she tripped the power supply enough times.
Oh no, for sure. I mean, I'm not gonna not say that's not a possibility. It's just me and the stupid OSI model, so I'm
Oh.
thinking physical first. So outside of the card,
Well, the issues before were with the gaming PC, were they not? Because that's what the graphics card was
Yeah.
in. And if she's
Correct.
running a 2 PC setup,
Yeah,
her
it's the
audio issues
pipeline.
are the audio pipeline somehow got fucked
Yeah.
up from her switching
Yeah, that-
cards.
Exactly.
I unfortunately don't know 2 PC setup. Unfortunately,
Because
I just run everything through a mixer and it's fine.
Yeah,
So I do it all through hardware.
sure.
I tried voice meter banana and it kind of worked, but every so often like the IP that I was typing the sound through to my streaming PC would change and then the sound would just cut. Either on the stream or what I would be, yeah, usually on the stream the game audio would just suddenly cut out. Fuck. God damn you, voice meter.
and which is kind of messed up too, because she does have a mixer, the Dual XLR. It's just that she doesn't like really incorporate all of the audio inputs inside the device, which is not much because the I/O on that Go XLR is very well limited. It's not as open and
Oh, she's using a Go XLR.
yeah, it's not as open and overall flexible like the analog mixers or some different
Yeah.
mixers up there.
I'm using a Behringer 802.
Nice. Got 8 selected channels with solid outputs.
No, not the 802. I'm trying to read it. My room is not very well lit. Cell phone flashlight, save me. Oh no, yeah, it's the Xenix 802 by Behringer.
Nice.
It's the full analog one, it's not the USB one.
Hey, I'm full. I'm proud of analogs, man. So
Yeah.
I've been a pro for that for years. Can't beat a true audio sound like good old analog.
Really
Sound like a
can.
booster.
Plus, you have that just instant on the fly control.
Yep.
I wish I could help. I don't know audio. It's not my forte.
The only thing I can think of is either Windows itself or OBS changed default outputs and inputs. That's the only thing I can think.
Yeah.
Why can't software just leave everything alone?
because Windows thinks it knows best, and OBS is kind of dumb.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix
Yeah.
that audio issue. And that's weird.
Yeah, it sucks.
I am loving this. What?
Nice. What kind of switches do you have again?
Hang on. Because they're not chairs.
For sure.
Yeah, I think I looked at it. You had a choice of lavender and teal. They're like some pastel colors. Like, I like this.
Yeah. And it actually comes with its own software. You can remap all of the keys and the LEDs.
Does it have onboard memory, though?
Yes.
Oh my god, what the...
These are... The choices of switches you can use are the... I don't know how to pronounce it. KAILH? K-A-I-L-H.
Oh, Kale. Kale, yeah.
Kale box, either Jade or Royal switch. One I have is using the Royal switch.
Oh, nice.
Really nice.
So are they linear, tactile, or clicky?
The Jades are clicky, the Royals are tactile.
Yeah. I like the Jades. I have Kale box whites on my keyboard. So does Lane. I just like the clickies.
I like the tactile. It has enough click, but it's not like a freaking Razer keyboard clicky.
Oh yeah.
Yikes.
You know, I'm not gonna lie though.
Which
the
is
Razer
actually the
switches
key-
are
which
actually
is-
nice. I like that.
I'm using a launch keyboard on my streaming PC, which actually retired the old Razer keyboard I was using.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I was also gonna say my builds are. My streaming PC is a 2700X matched with a 1050 Ti. That's all it's doing is streaming it. And then my gaming is an 8700K matched with a. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all.
Not too shabby.
Yeah. I got a second PC. I should make use of it. I need to have it do something.
Although with how powerful PCs are getting on this next cycle, I may drop back down to single PCs. Especially if I'm going for top-line hardware.
You know what you should do at that point? You should just do a VM thing. Just install hypervisor on it.
Ew, why?
Use one of my old cards for GPU pass-through. for the
And then
games
just-
that I
and-
can't run on Linux, I'll just use it in a VM.
And then just get like a cheapo, I don't know. I don't know to say cheapo, but like stream it through a Chromebook or something.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
Ew, why?
Screw Chromebook. Why do that?
Yeah,
when
you
I
get it
already-
for you get it for the hardware. Oh, the keyboard does suck though.
I already have a ultralight notebook that I also bought from System 76 through Lemur Pro. Support the company because they make good products, in my opinion, and it supports a company that also makes my favorite Linux distro. That being Papa West.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah. I'm hoping the Stream Deck is a success so I don't have to install Windows on my next build. I don't want to pay for that shit.
For sure.
Technically, you don't have to.
True. I just also just don't want to install it in general because I don't like the forced updates. I don't like the fact that they collect my data because while they do partially use it for bug fixes and whatnot, who knows what else. But by the looks of Windows 11, they're at least partially turning it into an advertising platform. Based on some videos I've seen.
I didn't look at that. I'm scared of it.
I don't mind them centering taskbar, but at that point it's like, let me turn it into a dock instead of a full-blown taskbar. Or at the very least, let me put it where the hell I want it. But I've taken to actually liking having the taskbar on the top. But no, it's locked to the bottom.
I know she's not here, so I'll have to say, damn it, Orbis, man, you fucked up. You gave her that graphics card, now look what happened. Just kidding.
God damn.
God damn. Yeah, it sucks.
Let's see.
It's unfortunate. It's a good graphics card too.
Yeah.
You guys mind if I do some gathering and stuff in the meantime?
Oh no, go right ahead.
Okay.
Oh. So that's not how that works. The blue ports are line in. It's meant to receive audio, not send out. Hold on.
Yeah, the gaming PC has to chain. That should be.
You do.
Spell.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know AWS provided that.
They should both be.
Hmm. Unless she's rocking some weird motherboards that have the opposite, color coding.
which it shouldn't. And I would assume USB would cover her hearing sound on her end through the streaming thing.
Oh yeah. Which then sort of begs the question, like, yeah, how is she hearing the
If
game?
she's plugged in via USB on the streaming PC, it shouldn't need an audio cable going to the streaming PC.
No, not at all. But I'm like thinking like her gaming PC is handling the video and audio of the game 14, but how is she hearing it if she can't get it through the streaming PC? Yeah, there must be something that she's not mentioning.
For no fault of her own.
Yeah, no fault at all. It's just, you know,
It's just like, what are we missing here? Something's not right.
yeah. It's just like this overall picture thing. So, just trying to figure it out or make sense in my head. You know. Didn't work. Wow. This is why I hate text. When I need to be there, see with my eyes, know to figure it out.
She's receiving audio, but the stream isn't. Is that right?
I couldn't tell you. Sorry.
Oh, doesn't. Streaming PC. Okay.
Sounds right that it should.
Tell her which computer though. Boom.
Yeah. Sometimes I have to do that because my Elgato will capture. Sometimes. I'm a BRB. Grab something to drink.
Yeah.
Cool.
Need pen and paper just to write this down, just to get like a personal visual.
Yep. Draw it out.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Those V.
We'll just invite Lean back. She's doing a quest.
Okay. So crossing that out. That's the case. So there's the green port. Oh, it's not. Wait, what? Wait, didn't we do this already?
He's going audio out from the gaming PC straight to the in on the streaming PC.
Yeah, cause I swear I asked about that. Didn't like either. Oh, there's no audio from the streaming PC at all.
The only thing I can think of is a default. Probably on the side. I'm talking from the little sound mixer thing that's in the text. Just for some...
Pup, you're back.
Okay.
So it's a little off topic, but I got a COVID test done and I came back negative.
Hey, you love to see it. That's awesome.
I love that.
Good to hear. Yay. Yay.
Yes.
I'm actually really relieved because I didn't know if it was like allergies or what that was like giving me like the worst, I don't know, I guess health scare that I've had like in the last like 2 weeks because I met with a friend who I didn't know wasn't vaccinated.
Oh.
Because it's unfortunately she's like an anti-vaxxer, but like I don't know. It's a really weird situation to be in. So I still wanted to see her, but she only told me like after the fact that I had already been with her a couple hours that she wasn't vaccinated. I was like, oh,
Ew.
ew.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was weird, but like I was paranoid. I was like, I should probably get tested just in case because my allergies were acting up, and I don't know, maybe it was all like in my head, but
That's
Yeah,
safe.
absolutely fair.
Better safe
Better
than
safe than
sorry.
sorry. Yeah.
yeah. Yay!
It's awesome.
I'm
Glad
so
to
relieved.
hear. Yes. No, that has to be nerve wracking.
Yeah.
What's
it
the
kinda
turnaround
was.
time for those tests?
The nurse told me it should take between like 1 to 3 days.
Uh-huh.
It was my first time actually ever getting a COVID test, and
Mm-hmm.
she was kind of telling me like, oh well, you know, if you're positive, then they'll give you a call. If you're not,
Oh.
they'll send you an email. I was like, okay.
Oh, that was the same with my I have insurance through like a hospital, like it's the only hospital. They're the same way. Like, if you're positive, we'll call you. Otherwise, we'll just send you an email.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I hope I don't get the call.
Same. They're like, they're not gonna call you back. They're not gonna leave a message. So have your phone on you at all times. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Wonder why they do it that way.
I don't know, maybe to save time.
Maybe more urgent for a call. Like, if you get an email, you're like, oh, whatever. And then if they call you, it's like, oh shit, it's urgent.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Makes sense.
Folks are more opted to
Or it might land
be
in their
more
spam
alert.
folder.
If it's phone. Yeah.
My question is why they're anti-vax.
Boy.
It's a really long, kind of convoluted story. It has to do with a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Mindful Buddhist / philosophy reasons.
It's a
Oh.
religious kind of
It's
religious thing, kinda.
that's the thing. It's not like super religious either. It's like a weird like in between where
Philosophical belief kind of thing.
yeah, it's like a philosophical belief thing where because we got into this conversation, which was super interesting, where she kind of just was trying to explain to me how a lot of people live in contradiction, and most of the time it's because you're choosing to do something that you yourself are not comfortable with doing, but you're doing it for another person, and in the end you end up suffering for it. Could be for whatever reason. Like for people who choose to stay with a job that's not making them happy but making them miserable, they stay because they figure, oh well, I need the money, I need XYZ reasons. But at the end of the day, they're living in contradiction because they're living against what's supposed to be making them happy. So that's just like a broad term for it, but there's like a lot of minute stuff that goes into it. But essentially it came down to, well, I don't really want the vaccine. I don't like that the government is forcing me to get it. I don't want it. I don't want to suffer to get it, so I'm not getting it.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's the very simple breakdown.
I would agree for slightly different reasons. I'm not vaxxed, and I don't plan to get vaxxed.
It's a very controversial subject to get on. I don't
It
want it
really
to
is.
sabotage my friendships, but at the same
Yeah.
time, it is what it is.
Well,
Yeah.
All I wish is that everybody's safe. That's all I can ask for.
Yes,
Everyone's safe and healthy.
I agree.
I just hate how the issue has become so politicized and tribal. It's like the only thing anyone should really be saying is talk to your doctor and figure out what's right for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. Wait, no one's still. Is anyone still streaming?
I am, but I'm.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if like political talk and stuff was like an okay thing to talk about on stream.
I actively try and avoid
That's
it.
fair.
It was fairly casual. Nothing was argument.
Okay.
Since we've been sitting here for a while, I'm gonna close.
Okay, then.
I'll be right there. Alright guys, unfortunately due to technical issues with Faye having some audio problems, I am going to cut the stream, at least for now. If we do decide we want to raid for at least a little bit after she gets it fixed, if she gets it fixed, I will come back live tonight. Otherwise, I will be live tomorrow, starting at about 7:45 p.m. PST, and hopefully get an UWU clear before I leave for the week for work. I will not be live until I will not be live at all this next coming week. I will be gone for work. But until either later tonight or tomorrow, guys, have a great rest of your day, whatever time it is for you. Love and appreciate you all. Stay awesome, and until next time,